Hilton Head Hospital back on its feet after the hurricane. Poppy Miller has more.
We're here today at Hilton Head Hospital, who have teamed up with the American Heart Association to show how research by funded events such as the Palmetto Heart Walk can impact the local community. I'm here with Jeremy Clark, the CEO of the hospital. Thank you for joining me, Jeremy. So tell us about the Palmetto Heart Walk.
Sure. This year's Heart Walk is going to be a great event. I was very honored to chair it last year, and we had so much fun, raised a lot of money for a good cause, and so I agreed to do it again this year. This year, the Heart Walk will be on Saturday, April the 29th at Shelter Cove. It's going to be a great event. Shelter Cove always is such an outstanding venue for so many events in this community, and the Heart Walk is one of those. The Heart Walk helps raise money for the American Heart Association, and the Heart Association is just an outstanding presence in our community and nationally. All of the money that we raise helps go to research, which in turn helps fund life-saving procedures and training and education that help save lives.
And what has the response been like from the community in previous years and so far leading up to this?
It's been outstanding. Last year we had over 500 people at the Heart Walk. We raised over $92,000. This year we're shooting for even more. We have a goal of $100,000. We really think that we can get there this year, but we can't do it without everyone in the community pitching in. So we're excited. We hope the community gets excited, and look forward to seeing everyone on Saturday, April 29th at Shelter Cove.
I'm now joined by Dr. Cal Sharp. Thank you for joining me.
That's my pleasure.
So tell us about your position here at the hospital.
Right, thank you. Well, thanks for having me. I'm the cardiology director at Hilton Head Hospital and the director of the catheterization lab.
And tell us about tonight's executive social.
Right, well, this is for the American Heart Association and an opportunity to introduce or show the cardiology program and some of the technology that we have here at Hilton Head Hospital as far as cardiac care and technological care.
And what has the response been like from everyone here and in the community?
Well, we did this last year and everybody had a great time, and I think I was invited back, so it was a good response. There's a great turnout here tonight, and everybody seems to be very interested.
I'm now joined by Carla Rains. Thank you for joining me, Carla. So tell me about your position here.
I am the development director for the American Heart Association, the American Stroke Association. We hold two major events every year, the annual Southern Coast Heart Ball and the Palmetto Heart Walk, and then auxiliary events such as this that educate the community and bring awareness to cardiovascular disease.
And how can people get involved with the Palmetto Heart Walk? I know you said to mention that doing it in groups is the best thing, so if a group wants to sign up, how can they do that?
They can go to our website, palmettoheartwalk.org. Registration is free. We encourage community teams and company teams. It's a great way to have team building and to encourage a culture of wellness throughout the year. It's as easy as walking.
And what does the money raised go to when it's donated?
I'd say the American Heart Association is best known for the research that we do, and that is one of the reasons we're here at the hospital this evening, is to show how that research affects everyone that's ever experienced cardiovascular disease or stroke, and that research is brought to our local level through our physicians and the medical team and the hospitals with the technology and the equipment and saving lives. Another thing that people don't know is that CPR has now been mandated. Governor Nikki Haley signed into law in April that all graduating seniors in South Carolina will receive CPR training. So we're going to have a lot of new lifesavers out in our community.
It's been a great night here tonight, and we look forward to seeing you at the Palmetto Heart Walk on April 29th. I'm Poppy Miller for WHHI. Back to you in the studio.